to escape from Scorpion Island. I'm ZeeKay.
Hiya, I'm Joel, and you join us as 3 teams of brave adventurers are pulling out all the stops in a bid to try and escape.
Sting and Claw are about to go head-to-head in the all-important Double Jeopardy rounds. But who will win the next Island Torch? On the final day, only one team will get off the island because the race to escape is almost impossible.
Their only hope is to collect these island torches. They hold a secret power, the power of light. Whichever team wins the most island torches will have the best chance of winning the final challenge, because the adventurers will be in darkness.
Deep breaths, calm down, calm your voice down, okay?
Come on, we can do it! Right, they're in front!
The island torches are their only hope of escape. This is going to be an extraordinary adventure. Last time, in the Eliminator, Claw worked well as a team.
Right. Got this one.
And after losing the Eliminator 3 times in a row, the communication skills of Millie, Tyson and Jemima took them through to Double Jeopardy.
How does it go? Right. Paul, would I go on first? Yeah.
You have won!
For Venom, it was a struggle.
There's a piece over there! You're gonna mistake! Why you have to spin it in? Throw it! Throw it!
So now it's time for Double Jeopardy, where the challenge is much tougher and the stakes are raised for the adventurers. Team Claw will take on Team Sting as they battle it out for an island torch.
But as ever, there's a lot at stake, especially for Team Sting. The island has decreed that if Team Claw win, not only will they collect today's island torch, they'll take one from Team Sting too, which means Claw and Sting will be neck and neck, so it's all to play for.
But the big question, who is going to be playing? Ricky, as team captain, give me the name of the first person you've chosen from your team.
The first name is Savannah.
Ah, Savannah, the little quick one. Why have you picked her?
She's not done challenges for quite a long time now, and we think she'd be good at this challenge, and it's only fair to pick her, really.
Well, we're not going to see tears this time, are we? Is that a promise?
Yeah.
OK, brilliant. Who else have you picked?
I've also picked Anna.
Why Anna?
Because we know that she's a really strong swimmer, and she's also quite clever, so we think she can swim over quick and hop onto the raft and then sort all the cogs out. That's what we want her to do really today.
OK, and the final member of Team Sting you've chosen is?
Bradley. I've chosen Bradley because, well, it was kind of between me and Bradley for who we wanted to pick.
You didn't fancy getting wet, yeah?
Well, I just thought it was fair because one of them would have to sit out, and because I'm captain, I thought, it's not going to offend me, is it? So I thought I'd just pick Bradley.
So, right, are you going to win?
Definitely.
OK. You're playing against Team Claw, who are excellent in the Eliminator, by the way.
Thank you.
In the Eliminator, Millie, Tyson and Jemima played, so the 3 remaining players will play in Double Jeopardy. That'll be Suki, Ailey and Oliver. Ailey, how are you feeling about playing?
Excited.
Because, of course, you were watching it.
Yeah. I think we've picked up a few tips on how to play it, like what the other teams did wrong, and hopefully we can use that as an advantage.
Oliver?
I'm thinking that, well, these 3 were brilliant in the last round, and they have given us some tips for this round for Double Jeopardy, so we're just hoping that they can come in handy, and we're hoping to win.
So let's recap then on Island Torches. Sting, how many have you got?
4.
4. Currently. Claw, how many Island Torches have you got?
1.
So Sting, you're massively in the lead here, but as you know, the island says you must risk one. At the end of today, you could either go back with 5 torches or 3 torches. Claw, you could either go back to camp tonight with either 3 torches or 1 torch. Sting, are you ready?
Ready!
Claw, are you ready?
Ready!
It's time for Double Jeopardy.
In the shark-infested waters off Scorpion Island stand 2 unfinished paddle rafts. The teams will go head-to-head to locate the missing cog pieces and make the boat's paddle mechanisms work. But this is Double Jeopardy, so the island is making it much tougher for Sting and Claw. This time, the cog pieces are weighted down on the seabed, so the adventurers will have to take great gulps of air to dive into the icy waters to retrieve them. Once they've got them all, one of their adventurers must clamber on board the raft and put them into position. The team that gets their raft's paddle turning first wins. Bradley and Sting and Oliver and Claw are both fiercely competitive.
Good girl! Yes, that's it! Wait! Yeah, come on!
I'm a real competitive person because I hate losing, really, and I just love winning.
So I'm not boasting or anything, but if you use me, you can all see what I'm capable of. I am a team leader and I work well with others. I also can do my best all the time and not give up at any time.
One of them is going to be very disappointed at the end of Double Jeopardy.
3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off, and it's a really fast start. Anna is zooming through the water, but Ailey and Oliver are still waiting. Surely that's going to slow Claw down. Oh, but Oliver's first to dive for a cog. And yes, he's got it. Ailey's spotted another cog for Claw. It's up along with the safety disc. Anna's hot on her heels with the first cog for Sting. Oh, but there's Suki with another for Claw. The adventurers are doing really well with these submerged cogs. But which team will get all of their pieces first?
Ellie, have you got yours? Yes.
They've left some there, I think.
Suki is still looking, but Anna's found another for Sting. Oh no, not that time. Ailey's on board Claw's raft now, and Oliver's delivering another cog.
Take the bolts off.
The quicker the teams can find all their cogs, the sooner they can start putting them in place. And of course, because this is head-to-head, there is no time to waste.
Just so get them all, I reckon.
Oliver's swapped in for Ailey, and he's getting going with the biggest cog.
No!
Sting seem confused. They need to hurry up. Oh, and Bradley's found their last cog. Oliver's having to kick that cog on. After they've been underwater, the wood swells, making them twice as hard to put into place.
Do it in order, Ollie! Anna, get on the ball!
Strong opinions from both sets of onlookers, but are they right? Oliver seems to be making good progress, but if Sting don't get on the raft soon and get assembling their cogs, they will really slip behind. And still, they're wasting time.
Where's the anchor?
I told them to get on the boat. I told one person to get on the boat straight away and they didn't do it. And now they're right ahead.
Well, look there, just have a little one.
Oliver is putting Claw's third cog on, but Sting haven't even got one on yet.
That one will go there. Woo! Go Oliver! You can do it, come on, get in!
Ollie, screw it in. Turn it. Wait, keep turning it on. Yeah, go on.
This is a real physical challenge.
Come on! You can do this!
Oh, Claw!
Turns, it's fine. No, not yet.
Go on, Ollie.
Ollie, come on! That one!
This one.
Come on!
Turn the horses. Coming on.
Bradley is struggling on well now for Sting, but Oliver has nearly got all of Claw's cogs in place. Sting have picked up the pace now, so as Claws start bolting the cogs in place, can they maintain their lead?
Bolt them on, guys! They're catching up!
Just one clip on the back!
That's it! Come on! Right, okay, Dani, okay! Come on, Ellie! Ollie, do the smallest one first! The anchor! Ailey! Ailey, unbolt the anchor! Come on!
No! Where is it?
Where's Suki gone? Suki, unbolt the anchor!
This time the teams are going to get their rafts moving, so they'll need to untie the anchors.
Suki, up there! Suki's a Sting! Ailey, it's by the boat!
Ailey's telling Suki where to go, just as well as he seemed really off track.
Oh, sugar!
Come on, Ellie!
What's Oliver up to? He's taken that nut off and put it back on, and it's only wasting precious time.
No! At the boat! No! At the boat! If the boat's frustrating and they won't hit, that's by the boat! Unclip it at the boat! At the boat! At the boat! Ailey, the clips are on the back of the boat! Hey!
Have you got the anchors? Ailey, get on the
This is close now. Sting have nearly finished their mechanism, but there is massive confusion in Claw. Suki and Ailey have wasted time trying to find the anchors, and so Oliver is having to take charge.
Get the anchor off, Suki! Suki, get on!
Well, it's really frustrating. Well, they don't know nobody knows where to unclip the bolts from the anchors, and it's really frustrating because you want to just get on there and run in and tell them what to do, but they're just not doing it.
Get on! Get in there! Stay there! Get on! Get hold of it! Get hold of it! Come on, get on the rudder! Someone get on the rudder!
Claw's cogs aren't meshing together properly. They're just spinning around, and Sting are almost ready to get going. Oh no, they've hit a problem. This could not be closer. This is good. Oliver's bashed the cog in place. And yep, that's it. Their raft is off.
Team Claw have won!
Claw are delighted, but it must be so frustrating for Sting, who did really well. No challenge yet has been lost by as little as this one.
Where's Suki? Oh, yes.
Let's take another look at what went on. Both teams got off to a racing start and made light work of finding the submerged cogs. For Claw, Oliver took control of the cog positioning and his teammates' unnecessary wandering off after the anchor, while Sting seemed to waste crucial time getting onto the raft. Once he'd started putting the cogs in place, Bradley went really quickly, almost catching Claw up. It was such a close battle with both teams doing things which drove their supporters mad, and both teams making some really dynamic moves. But in the end, Oliver's determination and focus saw Claw's raft move first, giving them a much-needed victory. Oliver must be over the moon, but ultra-competitive Bradley must be absolutely gutted.
So the winners are Team Claw.
Yes!
How excited are you guys?
really exciting because we haven't won in a while, so I think we deserved it as well.
To win 2 challenges in a row.
Yeah, so you got through the Eliminator and you got Double Jeopardy as well, and you finally beat Sting.
Yeah!
I thought that was never going to happen.
Yeah, Sting did really well, though. He did well.
They did really well, but not as well as you, because you won. And I think it was down to your communication, because all I heard was, Haley, get off boats, get off boats.
Don't speak like that.
No. Suki, where were you disappearing off to? I just saw you disappearing off.
I thought the anchor was down there because the wire went.
Yeah.
And then I had to go around the back of the boat. Come back.
Then I saw you get very scared and swim back.
Yeah, it was quite deep when I was going deep. It was getting really like quiet, couldn't hear much. So
I looked around the back of the boat and I was like, where's Suki? And then I looked out and he was trying to undo the real one.
Did your teammates tell you how to do it and give you some hints and tips first of all?
Well,
we didn't actually use them.
No, because they were we used the one to improvise because we sort of just improvised along the way because I couldn't undo the bolts, but then I stepped off to let Oliver do it. And the team was shouting to me, get off the boat, and then Oliver was shouting, get back on the boat. It was quite confusing.
OK, let's go to Team Sting. It's game over. Your winning streak is finished. Anna, how are you feeling?
It is.
Do you think Ricky's sat up there right now thinking, I should have put myself in that team?
Well, I think it was actually partly my fault that it didn't go because the cogs, the big wheel, it got stuck on one of the cogs, so I couldn't turn it.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably why we lost.
Savannah, how hard is it out there?
Oh, it's pretty hard, but I think our time was, I think it was our time to like let our winning streak go and let another team get the torch.
You're trying to tell me you let them win?
No.
We not deliberately.
Bradley, you look very disappointed, mate. What's up?
Well, near the end, I kept shouting to Savannah, get off, because obviously the big car got stuck. And then I started to shout, Anna, pull it harder. So obviously they couldn't hear me because I didn't do it. So I didn't have a clue what you were saying.
So, the scores are like this. Team Sting, how many island torches do you have now?
3.
3. And Claw, how many island torches do you have now?
3.
So it's neck and neck.
Yeah.
Brilliant. We need to light this torch right now. So, first off, let's get up and light your island torch.
Claw have won an island torch from today's challenge and have taken one from Sting.
There is your one. Take them back to camp and celebrate.
Yes!
Go on, Sting. Commiserations. Off you go. Plenty of time to win more island torches. So it's time for Harry, Millie and Bradley to take on today's captain's task. Remember, whoever selects the shortest bamboo pole will be doing the task. Will it be Bradley? Harry? It's Millie. Everyone's excited, but what's the task?
3 chances, no buzz to win.
Millie will have to guide the metal hoop around the wire frame. If it touches the side, it'll buzz, and then she'll have to start again. She'll only have 3 chances to win for Claw. If she fails, Sting and Venom get the luxury instead. Only 2 chances left. three teams are celebrating her win. It's luxury time.
3, 2, 1.
And the island has given Team Claw some cameras.
Oh, it smells.
Got my big one. 27.
How much have you got? 27.
How much you?
27.
What does it say?
All of Team Claw have become wannabe artists. Good framing and form from Millie.
Suki smile.
And some Scorpion Island conceptual photography from Oliver and Tyson. And Ailey with a melon.
Thank you, Savannah.
Everybody get in a line. I want to take a picture of everybody. Everybody smile.
Night falls on Scorpion Island. Venom only have one island torch, but Claw and Sting are neck and neck with 3 each. It's all to play for.
But the next challenge is just around the corner. The drums echo over the island. All 3 teams are being called to the island fire.
So, are we all ready to find out what the next challenge is?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
All 3 captains, place your hands on the ring, and let's reveal the name of the next challenge. What does that say?
Collision course.
Collision course.
Yeah.
Bradley, what's that challenge then?
We have to, say if it was like on a slope, we have to, were rocks rolling down and we have to dodge them, and there's like, it was up a hill and there was like little boxes where you could go in, and someone was in there and they push you out and you'd go on the rocks, and then that would be the failure.
Okay, so collision course is the next challenge. Team captains, get together with your teammates, have a little discussion, and we'll come back to you in a second.
Like running up a hill or down a hill, and there's loads of boulders down it.
So then the island has spoken, and the next challenge our teams will face is called collision course. But what's it all about?
Well, their brains are working overtime, and I reckon Bradley might be a games master. But is he right? In the deepest section of Thunder River, the island has created an ultra-tough underwater endurance course. The adventurers are going to have to fight against the flow of the river and gasp for air in the most claustrophobic of spaces. It's going to need huge swimming strength and be a real test of courage. So, could you take on the collision course? And will it prove too much for the adventurers?
So we know that the next challenge is called collision course. What we don't know is who will be playing.
Now, Claw, you won today, which means for the first time in a while, you bypassed the eliminator.
Yeah.
So it will be Sting versus Venom. Sting, step up to the island fire, place your hand on the island palm, and let's find out who's playing collision course. The flame has faded under 3 of the island handprints, but 2 are smouldering brighter than ever. These are the ones selected to play by the island.
For Team Sting, playing in tomorrow's challenge will be Bradley and Ricky.
This challenge sounds really fun, and I'm doing it with Bradley, and I didn't do the challenge today, and it just sounds really fun, and I can't wait to do it.
So Sting, are up for it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, step down.
So let's find out from Team Venom. Playing in the eliminator from Team Venom will be Jeremy and Dani. So Jeremy, the island's chosen you again after you replaced the injured Imani.
Yeah.
Is that saying, look, it's a second chance for you?
Yeah, I reckon, well, Imani was sick and there was no other teammates to fill in. I don't think the island was choosing me. I think it was just luck that I got in, because Dani was sick, so was Imani, so it was just the 3 boys left, and we lost today, but we still did pretty good.
Dani, how ill are you?
Not very.
You're feeling a lot better?
Yeah.
So Dani, in tomorrow's challenge, you can give it 100%.
Yeah.
And have you got something to prove to your teammates? Because it's been the 3 boys while you and Imani have been out.
No, not really. I don't think we have to prove anything.
So to confirm, playing for Team Venom in the Eliminator tomorrow will be Jeremy and Dani.
The next challenge is called Collision Course. You will play it tomorrow. It's time for you to go back to your camps and get some rest. Well done, everyone, and good night.
Good night, everybody.
So Claw have finally done it. They've knocked Sting off the top spot. They now have 3 island torches. Join us next time as we try to escape from Scorpion Island.